All right, everybody. Welcome to Big E's Auto YouTube channel. I'm Big E. Yes, the vet is alive. I'm going to go over some things. Today's going to be easy. It's going to be an overview video of the install. Basically what we got is, let me shut it off here. You can see I have the handheld. Let me flip it around so you can see. Hard to see with the glare, but yeah, we're idling about 1,000, a little above. Got the vitals there. Got our display here. So I'm going to shut it down. Let me, we're going to open it up. Just kind of, so what I went with was the Killshot. It's Aces fuel injection. The Killshot 2 Pro, which is a little bit updated. It also has the capability of doing Wi-Fi, so you don't have to buy the handheld. It comes with a transmitter CAN bus, Wi-Fi CAN bus. You plug in to the main harness, and then you can sync it with your phone. And with that display I showed you would be on your phone instead of spending the extra money for that display. I just prefer the display. That's just me. But anyway, what you're going to do, it's not, like I said, it's not pretty. Let me get so I had to modify, obviously, my air cleaner. So bear with me till I spin the top off. Okay, we're going to take so basically, what you're going to do, you get the throttle body. It's 4 100-pound injectors. I swapped this out to something better. This is your tack reference wire. I got to tie that up. I'll go over the whole plumbing of everything. They have, so here's your fuel in from your tank, your return line. I bought their regulator. And it has a gauge on it. You can see it has some pressure there. And you have your return line that goes back to the tank. Okay. So basically, here's your harness that comes off the ECU. So you're going to plug that. After you have it, you're going to plug that in. The thing that was really tricky and hard for me to figure out was I can't see the ECU because I have it tied up out of place, was this relay strip. Took me a while to figure this out, but it is necessary. So what you're going to have, I have this as ignition power, powering the strip and this side of accessories. So I have the blue wire is your fuel pump to the fuel pump. Okay. This wire here was too short, but that is coming off of your main harness, that orange wire. It's coming off your harness. That is your reference. This will not power the fuel pump by itself. So I made it a yellow wire, which kind of was, looking in hindsight, was kind of dumb. It's the only color I have. I have this yellow wire, and it goes in here for the fuel pump. And then there's another yellow wire coming back here. Again, probably a poor color choice, but that's a tack input. Okay, so basically that's going to tell this it's a tack signal, and it's going to power fuel pump and anything else up. So this UT, your ignition power, you're going to have ignition power at that end and ignition power over here. And then you have this other yellow wire, which is your tax, which is the tax. So it should have been gray. So it's the same color as the one that's on the harness, but I only had yellow that was 16 gauge. So I used that as a tack input as well. So that's how you wire that up. So we have that wired up. Also, we had to put a higher pressure fuel pump in the tank in here and have that all plumbed, because we had to plumb a return line as well. And so then basically I'm going to put this back on here. I really need to straighten this up, but so yeah. So that's the whole deal with that. The hardest part for me was that relay strip. Fit. The only complaint I have about the Aces is the instructions, I think, are more vague than with like the Holly Sniper. However, I did not like the Holly Sniper because the ECU was inside the throttle body. So that exposed it to vibration and heat and other things that are not ideal. Where the ECU, I have it mounted underneath the kick panel, so it's not exposed to heat and vibration and stuff. So I kind of like that idea of it, but I still have to figure out how I'm going to clean this up, and I'm not quite sure yet how to go about that. But anyway, I just wanted to do a video of a quick overview of installation of the Killshot. It might be a little more involved than the Holly Sniper, but I just think it's a better deal. We're going to see what longevity is of it. The Holly Sniper took a dump in 2 years. So we'll see if this one lasts longer. Hopefully, with having the ECU isolated from the engine compartment, hopefully that helps with all that. So anyway, I just wanted to do that and let you guys know. Plus, we do some driving now with it and have it learn itself, and hopefully it gets better as I drive it. All right? So till next time, watch out for each other. Take care of each other. We'll see you next time right here on Big E's. And don't forget to do it for Hank. See ya.